Matthew 11:28 through 30. Come to me, all you that are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about gentleness as the 10th fruit of the Spirit we're talking about on my channel. I will have the playlist linked at the end if you want to see the other ones, but today we are talking about gentleness. So in Matthew 11:28 through 30, which I just read to you, it says, I am gentle and humble in heart. And that is Jesus talking. So he is talking about himself. So he's saying, I am gentleness, and I am humble in heart. And this is the approach that we should take as well. When I think of Jesus, I think of a few things. So first, he's my Savior, he's my friend, he's a lover of my soul. I think of him as someone who offers and waits for a response. He proposes and waits to hear your answer. So I have a lot of favorite images, especially favorite Catholic images. But one of my favorite images of Jesus is called Christ at Heart's Door. And it's a painting, a very popular painting. And it shows Jesus softly knocking on a wooden door. And so he's being patient. He's knocking gently. He's not banging. He's not yelling in and being like, hey, open the door. He's just knocking nicely like anyone would when you're going to a friend's house or to someone you know. And he's waiting for them to come to the door and open it. So he's being patient until the person inside, us, because he's knocking on our door, he's waiting until we come and open that door of invitation to him, to allow him into our lives. He isn't in a hurry. He isn't being obnoxious. He's not pounding on it, like I said. He's not yelling at us. He's not demanding anything. He's simply asking to be let in. He's not being overly insistent. He is meek. He is humble. He is gentle. And that's reflected in that painting, and it's a very beautiful image, which you should go and check out so you can really see what I'm saying. And so we are also called to be this way. We are called to be gentle with others. So I think you really need to focus on imitating Jesus when we're talking about this specific fruit that the Spirit helps us with. So I wanted to give you some tips to practically live out gentleness, in particular when it comes to evangelization. And evangelization is something that we as Catholics are called to. We're called to evangelize others. And so that's not dragging people to church with you, insisting they listen to all of your points. Any of those things. That's not what we want to do. We want to not push people like, you need to go to church, you need to do this, you need to do that. That's not going to work for evangelization. People are not going to respond well to that pushing and shoving. People have free will, and it's a beautiful thing. It's irritating sometimes, but it's beautiful. We have to be open and show that person that we're open to that open conversation with them, that we have our door open to them if they want to come into our lives and experience Jesus where we have met him and how we've let him into our lives. It's the painting he knocked. We open the door and show them, hey, this is how Jesus is in my life. This is the change that's happened because he's here. This is who I am because of him. So we need to not push. We have to be gentle. We have to be open to that other person and sharing with them. And we need to be patient in God's timing, because sometimes that person is not ready for what we have to offer or what we think they need. And so we need to be patient until God's like, you're good, they're ready to hear what you have to say. And so just not pushing, being open, and being patient in God's timing, just like Jesus was patient, waiting at the door until it was time for him to be let in by us. And so we can't open anybody else's door for them. They have to be the ones that let Jesus in. So that's kind of the approach I was taking with gentleness this week. So, if you guys have practical tips for living out this fruit in your lives, please put it down below in the comments. I really want to hear it. Thank you all for watching, listening. Please go check out that painting. It's called Christ at Heart's Door. If you just look up Google Images, it's right there. It's perfect. So yeah, like this video if you enjoyed it, if you found it helpful. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me. We have 2 more fruit left, and then this fruit of the Spirit will be done. So I'll need some more video ideas. But thank you all. Have a great rest of your day. Live gently as Jesus does. God bless you. Goodbye.